If you'll smile really good this one time,
Smile.
we'll be finished. Ah! Get in, Barrett. Get in. We're commenting on the new rail and how great that looks. Tell us, this is really becoming the thing at the lake, isn't it?
Yeah, the hog wire, it just allows you not to obstruct the view. Meets all the code requirements and so forth and so on. But the biggest thing is it doesn't restrict your view, so when you're actually sitting in your chair wanting to look out, you're not looking at a handrail, you're just looking through it.
Okay, so we've been talking about this for a long time, Will. What is this?
It's actual egress from a new bedroom.
Okay.
You get into a lot of these houses, especially on the lake where the lots are steeper, and you have these useless rooms that are below grade.
Right.
Without two methods of egress, can't technically be a bedroom. So these window wells allow us to get in there, put an egress, code-worthy egress window in, and make it an actual bedroom instead of just a dark room where people sleep and can't get out for a fire.
Yes. So it was a second kitchen that we never used. It was really old and dilapidated.
It was useless space.
Yes. And so now we're going to have a Jack and Jill situation for the boys. And so it looks all pretty now, but tell us what all was involved in the construction of a window well.
Basically, if you don't put drains in there, you just create a small pond. So you dig down, dig to daylight, put a big 12-inch drain in the bottom, carry it out so that you can get all the water out of it, backfill it with a ton of gravel, and have a whole bunch of fun, cut a hole in a wall, and shove a window in there. But, it serves its purpose, it gets the job done, and it's really not that bad. And that way you're not out here having to do retaining walls and other things to create a different grade. Because most of the time when they originally brick your house, they're only going to brick about a foot below grade. So you can't just expose all the lower half of this right here and expect it to be as pretty as it is up here, because there's nothing but like foundation wall.
Okay.
The veneer doesn't go all the way to the bottom of the foundation. So even if we wanted to put a retaining wall here and expose everything down to grade level, we couldn't do it without having to tear the brick off and redo it. So
good to know.
It's always a problem.
Well, it looks like it's always been there, so.
It's the plan.
We sold our house with Paige Patterson, and we love Lake Martin.
Hey guys, this is Trey with Crew Lending. We are getting so excited about the Crawfish Bowl coming up. This will be our 8th or 9th year to do this. We started with about 30 of us at a local real estate company just down the road. But then we moved it the second year to our parking lot, and it has literally grown to be hundreds of people. And it's past clients, current clients, our referral partners. We're just so excited to have you guys enjoy just a little taste of my heritage of South Louisiana, even though I've been here for 20 years and it feels like home here in Birmingham. So come join us. We would absolutely love to feed you and just kind of get to know you a little bit better.
When you say your whole life, I mean, you literally have been here since your first week of life.
Yeah, they brought me from the hospital to Lake Martin in a half unfinished house in the middle of, October.
And we have even featured Will's baby bed in one of our very first shows in the Kennebrew cabin. And so it is as much, this water is as much in your veins, I would say, as blood.
It's always been home. I mean, even though I didn't live here full time, it's always been the constant that never changed. So yeah, absolutely, Lake Martin is definitely home.
And you lived in Birmingham and really got your feet wet as a young professional in this business. Who did you work with? What kind of projects did you do to get you ready to be the builder that you are here?
Well, with the economy changing and stuff that happened in the mid to early 2000s, started in the big new construction world, and then really became primarily a remodeler, and did that steadily for a decade throughout all the 2000s. And I worked with Saunders Bradford out of Birmingham, and really did the high-end architect-driven market, and I really enjoyed it. But there's something different when you get down and you start doing the more design-build stuff, and you're getting to work more with the customer directly instead of just having the architect direct the whole project. It's kind of more fun because you get what the people really want because they're the ones using it. They're the ones living in the house, and you get to kind of see how they use it and build it to their needs, not what you want it to be.
Okay, so we've seen it on our remodel, how you maximize light, you know, in almost every room. And I think that is another just subtle change that makes you stand apart.
Well,
you know,
yeah, the light's kind of an accidental consequence due to I'm trying to create the most view of the water and bring the natural light in at the same time. It's just kind of, it's one of those things that just kind of happens, trying to keep all the view of the lake.
Third thing I'm going to do to really brag on Will, because I think this is the biggest difference when you're building on the water versus just a lot, say in a subdivision, and that is how you orient the home. So talk about that.
It kind of comes back to the tree hugger thing, kind of being more organic.
Yes.
It's really just bringing in the natural surroundings and placing the house within them instead of forcing the natural surroundings to work with the house that you're building. The lot pretty much tells you what it wants, and then we take the needs of the customer and then we combine those two, and that's typically the project you're going to get.
Okay. Well, that's one of the most exciting things I've done is walked a lot the first day that they wanted the home, and then they walked with you and you showed them how they can maximize their view, light, landscaping, and keep all the trees, and I've just never seen a project start so happily.
Well, there's a lot of trust involved because, I mean, you're hiring me to do what I'm supposed to be doing, but most people can't see the final product. That's why you hire me.
Yes.
There's a lot of trust involved, and I appreciate my customers trusting me in that, and I'd say it's worked out pretty well so far.
I would say so too.
Yeah, we're coming along.
Thank you.
Hey Paige, my dogs and I, there's Stella, are out on the Cherokee Alpine Trail, so I just thought I would send you a message and show your viewers how beautiful it is.
Hello, my name is Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent, located at 5030 Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, just east of the intersections of Highway 280 and 63 South. I want to take just a moment and talk to you about probably the largest purchase a family ever makes, and that is of their home. Many of us own our homes, and that's a great thing. But the most important thing in keeping that home is having the proper homeowner's insurance. But I want to know, do you really know what your homeowner's insurance covers? Just call me at my office, make an appointment, and I'll be glad to review your homeowner's policy with you and make sure there are no gaps in coverage. We offer competitive products, but we have service that has no competition. I look forward to visiting with you. Thank you.
So walking through your house, you kind of get the impression that everything has a story and a special.
Most everything, yes.
So this really caught my eye. What is this?
It is a blessings jar. Came up with the idea reading through Pinterest. I am a Pinteraholic, I really.
Okay.
And one of the ideas was to write down the blessings throughout the year as they're happening, and come January 1st of the next year, you read them all day long, and then you can remember. You don't have to think, oh, what am I grateful for?
Right.
You should be grateful for something every day.
Yes.
So this is just one way that you can read it throughout New Year's Day and say, okay, next year is going to be even better.
Yes. Well, I can say that I am grateful to know you and Carl, and we are so grateful that y'all have chosen here to live.
Well, loved it, and you put up with showing me so many houses. I think we probably saw 30 or 40 houses.
It's okay. I miss you. Let's get back in the car and go look some more. Or
as long as
boat.
somebody else buys it. I love to shop for somebody else and spend somebody else's money.
It's fun, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Well, thank you. So explain.
I better let my phone ring.
It's weird with you following me like this. Oh my God, there's a laundry room in here too now. It was really good. It was windows, light. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that would have been good. Walk in and start oohing and ahhing. Good Lord.